Alright, Slate.
Name any card.
Ace of Hearts.
Clubs? Oh man, got it. Good job. You ready?
Yeah.
What is this fucking called? Oh, NerdDirt.
Hey, what's up, everyone? I'm Corey Paul.
I'm Dre.
I'm Sherissa.
And you're watching
NerdDirt.
Anyway, so yeah, today
NerdDirt.
welcome to NerdDirt. Today, we're actually going to be talking about a very popularized video game in the recent years. Also, getting updates. At least I think there was updates on E3. I'll probably look it up and I'll put it right here if there was an update on E3. But what are we talking about?
Sims.
We're talking about The Sims.
The Sims. So that's the PC?
They also have it on PS4 now.
No way.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What?
they've had it on console.
So what is the whole point of this whole game?
Pretty much the point of it is to just, you create a character and then you go into a house, or you can build your own and then you just do whatever.
You just live life?
You just live your life like through them, basically. Have you
Or
played?
you
Like,
can just recreate a life.
I've never played.
have you played
Really?
any Sims like
No.
SimCity? Have you tried SimCity?
No.
SimCity is interesting. You create the city, so basically you're.
Is it like Roller Coaster Tycoon?
Yeah,
I've
kind
never
of.
played that.
Have you ever played any Builder Sims like Roller Coaster Tycoon?
I played Roller Coaster Tycoon, and then motherfuckers started throwing up in my theme park. So I was like, I'm not about this. And I would have to hire janitors. I'm like, nah.
There is throwing up if you're pregnant.
Oh yeah. You can. Can't you? Also,
What are the limits of this? Is it limited to what's possible in the real world, or like, can you
No.
fly?
Well, no. The idea is to try to get as close to real life as possible without.
Yeah,
being
but you can
creepy.
you can kill people in like weird ways.
So how?
And are there consequences? Like, do you go to jail?
The people get sad.
Is that it?
Well, the thing is, like,
that's-
you're not a character. You're basically God. Like in.
In The Sims.
There's
Yeah.
there's
No,
no
but-
cops.
I feel like you would create a character similar to your own life, wouldn't you?
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Sometimes not.
You just like,
I mean, yeah. So like in Sims,
I want to look this up.
yeah. So like in the beginning, you have a character. Usually, you're given a place, and you can do one of many things. You can. Oh, you can go to school. Can you go to school?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have to be either, I think, like a teen or a toddler or
Teen or toddler to go to school.
And
So-
Does your character grow up?
then, yeah.
And what is the time differential? Is it like real life time?
No.
Okay.
It speeds it up.
You can speed up time a lot, though. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can speed up time, like, on your own
Yeah.
accord?
You can speed it or you can pause it.
So why aren't you just like Doctor Strange? Why don't you create a Doctor
you can't
Strange?
go backwards. You can only go forwards.
Yeah.
Oh, that's dumb.
And then yeah, the idea is not like to make a very successful sim character.
So how do you beat the game?
There's no beating.
You don't really like.
Well, you can. There's like objectives if you
Yeah.
wanna create a career,
Well-
then you can like beat those objectives.
How do you
and
beat a neighborhood? Because like, how do you win the
Own it.
neighborhood? You own it. That's the idea. So like, I don't know. Like with Sims, it's kind of the same. You have like a house, and once you're done with the house and you like the way that everyone's living, you go to the next house and you work on like the next Sims and their life.
Sims 4 has new
Yeah.
extensions though where you can be like a vampire, and I think there's one that you can become a mermaid or I don't know what the guy version is.
A mer butler?
Merman.
Merman.
A mer butler. I'm gonna like totally
Some
Photoshop that right now and then
aliens
just like
too.
merman.
You
Mer
know,
butler. Mer
if a centaur and a mermaid have a child, it has a 1/4 chance of being a human.
Oh.
Genetics.
It also has a 1/4 chance
I was
of
like-
being a seahorse.
I was like, what is it? A synade or what did you say? A centaur? A
Centaur and a mermaid.
A sen.
Senmaid.
Merson?
No, you don't have to
Murtaugh.
name them. You,
Murtaugh.
you Filipinos are always trying to name your kids like
Dude,
a combination of
no,
two things.
that's so true though.
Yo, just, you can name it like Jessica if it's a mermaid.
Well, the combination of centaur and mermaid is Jessica.
She can be named whatever she wants.
Exactly. Sure.
It's 2009.
Yeah. I don't see animal. But yeah, that's part of it. There was actually an extension at one point where you can create a city and you can delve into the neighborhood and you can continue to play Sims. So basically, you can create an entire Sim city, and you're like, oh, this is a really cool neighborhood, and then you actually load up your Sims game, and then you can go and delve into that part of the neighborhood and then work on each individual person. Yeah. So technically, it is never ending, because once you're done with that neighborhood,
so where
you
are
get another
sequels?
neighborhood in your Sim city.
They add more updates. I think in Sims 4 they're doing seasons, so the Sims characters can actually feel temperature changes.
Mm-hmm.
And what else?
There's so many other games to play, guys.
But I mean, that's
I
part
love
of
Sims.
yeah. Well, what do you love about Sims?
I'm not sold.
I don't know. I just think the practicality of it's easy.
As in, what do you mean by practicality?
I don't know. Like,
Like, what? Just being able to. Well, I did like it. I used to play. I have friends that played. Like, it is easy to just jump back in and then just help create your character, build a new character, customize your character.
Is there multiplayer? Like, how would you play with someone else?
Do you play with someone else? I forget if it's multiplayer. I want to say you share. I know.
But like, I play with people like all together. We're all in like one house playing it, but I've never.
And then you're in charge of a character, or you're just in charge. Everyone's just in
Here's
charge.
an
Everyone's just
idea.
interacting with that like person.
Okay.
I think, alright, this is my $1 million idea, and then you do a $1 million idea. Okay? Because you're editing.
We'll see.
No, you're gonna do it. The Sims should partner up with D&D.
It's not World of Warcraft.
No, but it's actually you roll the thing. So it's a tabletop game, but you see it come to life on The Sims.
Wait, so you want... Hold on. Wait, okay. So basically, instead of just like, hey, I'm going to roll for my sword attack, it's like, I'm going to roll for my promotion.
Yeah.
Like a game of life type thing.
But it's, so you're...
Yeah.
So that already exists.
No, but
It's life! It's a game of
in
life!
virtual form, G.
There is a game of life.
No,
like the video
but
game.
he's saying like you roll and then it goes on the screen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool.
That's Game of Life.
No, it's
Nah.
that's,
That's the digital
that's a
one.
board game.
So it's a board game, but then you make the Sims do it. So
Yeah,
you
but
can do
even
that
like-
now. Like you're just like, okay, I'm gonna roll for that, and then you just make Sherissa just like, okay, I'm gonna make them do that then.
You know what I'm talking about.
It's like, oh, do I get the
You get
promotion
me?
or not?
I do get
Yeah.
you. I get you.
Okay,
It's more
that's your
just-
$1 million
That's why we
idea.
have a third person always.
That's your $1 million idea.
800,000.
800,000. Okay. So it's D&D. It's Dungeons and
Dragon.
Diplomas. Dungeons.
No,
and
you're not. You're always
Dungeons
misconstruing
and
my
Neighbors?
ideas. It's not always a cut and dry amalgamation of the two ideas.
Dungeon simulation.
Like it's not like I would be like, yo, let's do like a chocolate peanut butter sandwich, and you'd be like,
Dungeons
oh,
and
chocolate
Dragons
peanuts
and
sandwich.
Sim City.
Like you're always doing that shit.
It's
Yeah,
dumb
no,
Sim
it's
City.
not. Look, you play Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah.
Right? So you're rolling and you're telling the story, but whatever you dictate happens on the screen.
Yeah, it populates. Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I mean.
Okay. So
That's like Black Mirror type stuff.
Damn it.
wouldn't it be cool if we did
I don't want to talk to you anymore.
Oh.
like we're dictating someone's real life? That would be
Like the Truman Show?
Like the
How
Truman
it's a
Show.
see, already?
See, we already made it, so we're okay. We're good. Like, we're already
Oh,
good.
I'm over it.
I hate Thursdays.
Oh.
You love Thursdays.
It's Tuesday.
Is it?
Is it Tuesday? No.
It
is Thursday.
Well, when they see it.
No,
when we're
we
shooting
release
it-
on Thursdays.
But when we're shooting it, it's
Also Thursday.
Also Thursday, actually.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
See how that lines up?
How that works?
Good morning.
That we're
Genius.
shooting Hollywood magic. All right, so with Sims, let's end with this. What's the one? Actually, I wanted to ask this in the beginning. What's the one way you love killing your Sim?
Oh.
I don't think it's the word love, but the recent thing I did
Okay.
was I put a sim in a pool, and then I built a wall around the pool. Okay. Yeah.
So so you couldn't leave the pool?
That's messed up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Basically.
And you haven't played, but how would you like to kill your sim?
I feel like if I was in it would definitely be a murder-suicide situation. Like, take people with you. But I feel like the way I would kill people is I would stick an umbrella in their throat and then open it.
I don't think that's possible.
I think the Sims can animate that.
Maybe.
I feel like that would be. I mean,
I just feel like it would be a funny way to like. You know.
Cool. So mine would be the old school way, where you can kill the Sims, which also requires the pool.
Just turn off the game.
Anyway, so it also requires a pool, and it's easy. So you just like create the pool, make sure that they're inside the pool, and then you remove the ladder.
They can get out.
No, you can get out. In the old school Sims, they couldn't get out.
In the new ones.
What do you mean? But they're not gonna die.
So like, what happens?
They drown.
So what happens?
They like hang on to the edge. No.
But the Sims aren't that smart. They need a ladder. In the old school Sims, so you take the ladder out, and what the Sim does, because the pool was used for exercise at one point. So all it was exercise.
So it wouldn't stop swimming?
So it wouldn't stop swimming, and it would actually get so exhausted it died inside the pool.
That happens to me a lot in the new Zelda game.
You swim?
No, I die.
Oh, you die? Oh. I thought you said it's like you swim in the pool with your new Zelda game.
Well, that, but also I die when I play the game.
And you also die when you play the game. Okay, cool.
Have you guys played the Wii one?
Yes. The Wii?
The Wii version.
Of Zelda?
Of Sims?
Zelda.
Of Zelda? Skyward Sword?
I don't know, but it's like
I don't like that one.
It's one of those like multiple game ones, and Zelda's one of them.
No, I haven't seen that one. I will be looking it up, right? Editing. Anyway, post-editing. Well, that was NerdDirt talking about Sims. If you play Sims, let us know if you play Sims. And what the hey you love about that game.
Is there any ways that you kill them?
Why do you need to kill your Sims, though? Isn't the point just to, like...
Sometimes people get bored and then they
Sometimes you made an ugly...
If you get bored, don't play Sims!
No, because sometimes they get really sad and then you can't do anything and then you're just like...
What do you mean can't do anything?
I have to wait 2 days.
So you help it commit suicide.
Listen, everyone. Just don't play Sims.
Yeah, like, sometimes it's so sad.
That message.
Then you're just like, now you're gonna put the suicide hotline on the bottom of the screen.
Why?
You should look up 100 baby challenge on Sims.
Which one? 100 babies?
100 baby challenge?
Yo,
no, killing babies.
I would try
You're making babies. It's different.
You're making babies White Walkers? I would try and recreate Game of Thrones in The Sims.
Yeah, something
that could work.
I'm gonna try and do it.
It could work.
But also, I'm not gonna play Sims.
Yeah. Well, then, my name is Paul.
My name is Dre.
And I'm Sherissa.
Thanks for watching.
NerdDirt.
Oh, that's your line. Go.
Blah blue.
NerdDirt.
That's the Sims talk in the. Have you seen the Katy Perry song? No. I'm gonna put it at the end. That's gonna be.
Yarmy denzel table dupes, ife duka me my shoops, hipsy kiki waka whoop. Yarmy denzel table dupes, imitika me shoop, hippie keepsy off for goop.
Hey, this is Sherissa. Thank you for watching the NerdDirt Sims episode. If you liked it, please like, share, and subscribe, and click the bell notification to see more updates. Thank you. Bye.